in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
From the gun, here's Willis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Back to throw, Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Willis. He's across midfield and finally brought down at the 43. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Willis. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And a quick throw here that's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing. Love. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, right? Number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Working out of the gun. Love. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Anthony Schwartz, 70 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Love. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Love, they go play action now. And that's going to be incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And now Love going to change things up. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Willis looking to throw it. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The shotgun snap to Willis. And he's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Willis to throw once more. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now they'll shift things around. Love looking to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. To the air again, Love. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now Willis. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive hit.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw, Willis. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Willis looking to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. In motion goes the tight end. Willis will try and throw for this. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
To throw now, here's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, 38 yards.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game. They could try to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, he fakes a spike.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
He'll buy some time right.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Throwing. Love. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers!
Christian Watson.
31 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Escaping the pressure right.
That is incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Willis.
Over the middle, and throws a diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Now Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here's Willis.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
To throw, here's Willis.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 41 yards.
And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Sly set to boot it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Love. Flushed out right.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the play.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's able to find Melton.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Bo Melton.
50 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this.
It's caught inside the 25. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Niners strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Love looking to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going back to Love. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Again, it's Love. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Love from the gun. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
They've got his man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Here's Willis.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into a shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Willis will try and throw for this.
That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it fly. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Love looking to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
I have no idea what the top speed is. I know there's high-end sports cars. This is the top gear you can get into. This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Sam.
Hey, wake up, shot calling.